Welcome back everyone to Punny Plays the Beorning, and we have arrived at the lookout spot that Aragorn had mentioned earlier, and I need to look out into the distance. Yeah, okay. There's something happening to the northwest, east, whatever.
Did you see that?
Did you see that? I believe I saw movement over there, among the trees to the northeast. Let us make our way there, and see if our eyes play tricks upon us, or if there is some foe lying in wait. That is the pass of Cirith Negin, and my people have long used it to surprise our foes. They may seek to turn the tables upon us, and use their own ambush spot against us. So let's go and find this pass. We have found the location in question, so that's what he has to say now.
That is what I suspected. Our enemies seek to ambush King Elisar.
Yes, that is what I suspected. Our enemies seek to ambush King Elisar as he marches north, and they plan to use our own ambush location for that purpose. What an insult to Gondor that would be. Yeah. Well then, let's see. See if I have a place where I could look properly without a tree being in my way. Alright, now let's have a look. Yeah, looks like some activity is up there in Cirith Negin. Well then, I think we need to go to Aragorn and tell him what's up. It appears they're preparing an ambush.
The rangers of Ithilien have spoken to me of that pass.
Thank you for your report, Pineclaw. I wondered if our foes will seek to mount a final resistance on our march, and it appears as if they will attempt it at Cirith Negin. The rangers of Ithilien have spoken to me of that pass. They have often used it to surprise unwary foes, and it was there they recently ambushed a marching force accompanied by a fearsome Mumak and drove the beast from the bonds of his handlers. The creatures stampeded from Cirith Negin and away from the war, and now there is no whisper of it. Well, actually, I met that very same Mamuk and led it to a swamp where I hope it'll retire and not bother anyone. But anyway, it sort of decided to leave off war for now. Oh well, okay then. Will the orcs seek to do the same to the host of the west? They cannot be allowed to succeed in this. Not at all.
We will need skill and stealth if we are to ambush the ambushers.
Yes, if we are to ambush the ambushers, we'll need a small force of skilled hunters and trackers who can move stealthily through the woods unseen. Hethradir, by the lookout point above the Forbidden Pool, will know which of the rangers of Ithilien will best be suited for this purposes. Some of my kin will want to take part in this adventure as well. Speak to Dagras in the cave of Henneth Anun, and he will assemble these others. Alright, so let us talk to Hethradir at the lookout point and find out if he knows anyone who wishes to join in this little venture. Hethradir, I've been sent by Aragorn to see if any of you wish to participate in a little counter-ambush at Cirith Negin.
I will choose rangers of our band that are up to this task.
I have heard that a force of orcs and easterlings seek to waylay King Elisar's army as he proceeds northward through the passes of Cirith Negin. These monsters and their foul allies are monstrous fools if they think to use our own tricks against us. Yeah, maybe I should have called him Elisar instead of Aragorn when starting this conversation. Yes, this is the land of the moon, and many are the moons that have risen and set upon my life. Still, I am here, Faramir's most loyal friend, and I will aid him until I breathe my very last. Younger men you will find, quicker perhaps, but none will know this land as I do. It is neither my lot nor my desire to lead in anything but this. I will lead our men into the woods and against our foes and back again. I will choose rangers of our band that are up to this task. Alright, That would be good. So now let's see who in Elessar's group are willing to help also. Nagaris, how about a little strike against the enemy?
I will find others of my people who wish to help.
I am no stranger to errands of secrecy, Pineclaw, and I know that neither are you. There was once a time when I would say we could have handled this ambush by ourselves, but there is wisdom in being prepared. I will find others of my people who wish to help, and we will have a greater chance of success if they are beside us, one secret feat. Battle on the open plain is very different from forest fighting. I will not say it will be a relief to engage in the latter once again, but every man of the company has seen enough of the former by now to last him until the end of his days. Well, I guess you got a point with that. Oh, Legolas! Hello there. You wanted to say something?
I hope you're planning to ask me to join on this endeavor.
Yes, I do not want to be left out on such an adventure, Pineclaw. Perhaps Aragorn asked for me by name, and you thought he asked for Dagorus instead? Well, I will gladly accompany you to the ambushers, my friend. Tell me when you are ready, and we can leave. Ooh. All right, I think it's time to go.
Orcs and Easterlings have set a trap for the host of the West, but now we seek to foil the ambush before it can be sprung.
Gimli? And I thought I was unstealthy. Boy, this is going to be a real fun mission. We have come a long way round the Cirith Negin, Pineclaw, and now we are in position to surprise the orcs and Easterlings before they can attack Aragorn's host. We will descend upon them in full-throated fury and send them screaming back to their own lands or to death. Gimli? I think we're supposed to have a more subtle approach here. No, Gimli. We must maintain our secrecy and remain quiet as we approach. What? But Gandalf said he wanted us to make noise. You cannot expect me to charge into battle without a battle cry, Legolas. The orcs will have a picket north of the pass. You and Pineclaw need to defeat them. Silently. Maybe you could whisper your battle cries. Whisper. Humph. Alright, let's try it. Well, alright, Pineclaw. Let us find these enemy pickets. Quietly. Yeah. Orcs are close.
Kazan! Kazan!
Yeah. Oh, it's funny when hearing Gimli whisper those battle cries. Ooh. Very good. Well, another scout.
Kazan! Kazan!
Yeah, Kazad, Kazad. For Beorn. We've been unnoticed so far. I think we've been unnoticed so far. Going through the bushes. Well, that's going to be prickly. There are foes nearby.
Kazan! Kazan!
Yeah, Kazad. For Beorn. There you go. Well, at least I'm advancing that quest. What, my third time through it? Well, maybe I shouldn't roar there. The Rangers are in position, Pineclaw. And so too are the elves. Now we must need someone to give the signal to attack. Why don't you walk down the road beside Cirith Negin and let our enemies know they have been outmaneuvered? The time for stealth is over. Now we are ready to launch the attack. Well, sure, Gimli will be happy with that. Your attack will be the signal of the rest of us, and believe me, you'll hear it a mile away. Finally, no more sneaking around. Let's go. Yeah, I'm sure he's happy about that. To yell out his cry. It better be a loud cry. You know, I'll be disappointed if it's quiet again.
Gazada Meno!
Yeah, that's a Gimli cry. Oh. Hey, let's go, let's go. He's down. Well, that's... Well, what next? Anyone else? Oh. Oh, well fought! Let that be a warning, yes. Well done, Gimli. You're as quiet as anyone should have expected, my friend. The threat has passed. Good. We have victory. The enemy has been dispersed, and will no longer pose a threat to the hosts of the West. Thank you for your heroism, Pineclaw. I must thank your friend Gimli as well, both for swinging his axe and the stillness of his tongue during our approach. I know that dwarves enjoy to bellow, and keeping him quiet must not have been easy. We have all done a service for Aragorn this day. I am glad to have made the road safe for the host. Very well. That means we're done. Alright, Doggers, that was quite an adventure.
We dispersed our foes, but do you think it was too easy?
Yeah, thank you for your efforts, and those of our friends. The host of the West will be able to proceed safely through Cirith Ungol. And yet, my mind turns over and over upon an idea that would not leave me in peace. We foiled the ambush and dispersed our foes, true, but does this seem to have been too easy? Oh yeah, I have to agree with that. I mean, we killed one... Okay, we killed those little things, we got to the main area, we went after this main one, and boom, yeah. That was an easy boss fight, I have to tell you that. Yeah, certainly our friends in Ithilien have ambushed many foes from that spot with success. But this effort on the part of the orcs and the Easterlings does not seem to have had any real chance of victory. Their force was too disorganized to cause us any trouble. Indeed, it seems to me that even had we stumbled unknowingly into the trap, we still might have survived to rout our foes. But you mentioned my concerns to Aragorn. There was something peculiar about this. Oh boy. Traps within traps within traps. We are back, sire, and it appears that we have a question on whether it was too easy.
Dagras is troubled by the ease with which the ambush was upset.
I think there is an answer for the ambush being too easy, though it might not soothe his worries any. I deem that the chief purpose of that ambush was to encourage us to keep on our course, to draw us on with a false estimate of the enemy's weakness. If it did cause us harm, so much the better. But I think it unlikely that it was intended to do anything other than a feint at our strength and bring us on with confidence. Oh yeah, that does not bring upon a nice warm fuzzy feeling at all. Alright, I guess I'll take this one.
Go to Bar Tarnaher and learn what the rangers know of the road ahead.
Do not let my assessment challenge your resolve, my friend. That the enemy believes he is has us at a disadvantage means that he prepares to seize the bait and fall into the trap that we have set for him. We must not give him any sign that his real danger lies elsewhere, or we will endanger more than our own lives. All of Middle-earth will be at risk. And so we continue. There is a tower to the northwest of Henethanoon, a ruin called Bar Tarethaer. From there the rangers of Ithilien have launched many a strike upon the orcs. Go with Legolas and Gimli to Bar Tarethaer, and learn what the rangers at that place know of the road ahead. So what lies at Bar Tottenham with Resolve? Well, we'll find that out in the next episode of Piney Plays the Beorning.